Like most things in business, timing is everything. That's why we produced this video. We want to share with you some valuable insight about exit and succession planning, and very specifically on the topic of pick your value or pick your date. This is a chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average from April of 2008 through March of 2011. Everyone knows that stock market values are very volatile. At the beginning of this chart, the largest companies in the United States lost approximately half of their value in just a 10-month span. Small companies like yours are even more volatile. Now, the predominant thinking among exit planning professionals is that there are three key exit planning questions that have to be answered at the beginning of any exit plan. To whom do you want to sell? For how much do you want to sell? And when do you want to sell? But the reality is that your business value goes up and down just like the stock market, and that you don't get to pick your value and your date. If you focus on selling when your business was at its greatest value, then you would clearly sell when the market was at a high and you could get the most from your business sale. But if you're focused on a date, then you'll take whatever value the market is giving at that point in time. Our advice to you is that the more dependent you are on your sale proceeds from your business for your retirement, the more you should focus on the value, and the less you should focus on your date. Let me share with you a couple examples that's based on a true story from back in 2008 about a manufacturing company and a construction-related business. The owner was 62 years old and wanted to retire at the age of 65. He had $1 million of outside investments and needed $4 million more to retire and meet his financial plan goals. At 63, he sold when the value of his business hit an all-time high, and he was able to satisfy his financial plan with the proceeds. Subsequent to the sale, in just 1 year the value had declined 75%. If he had focused on the date, he would have not been able to satisfy his financial plan and to sell. The more dependent you are on the sale proceeds for your retirement, the more you should focus on the value and sell when the value arrives that satisfies your financial plan, and the less control you will have over the date. We recommend you pick a 5-year window in which the value arrives, you can sell the business and move on. Now let me share with you the other example based on a true story where the owner decided to focus on the date rather than the value. A 62-year-old owner had a business with a value of $1 million in 2008. He needed a $1 million sale price to retire, but wanted to retire at age 65. He decided to focus on the date and stick around so that he could collect the profits for 3 more years and then retire. In 2008, the economy went south and his business value went from $1 million to zero in the span of 6 months. Years later, his business had not recovered its value, and at 71 years of age, he continued to work in the business. We encourage you to frame a 5-year window in which you could retire. And if the value you need to satisfy your financial plan becomes available, take the money and retire. Remember, you can pick your value or you can pick your date, but most likely you won't get to pick both. To learn more about exit and succession planning, go to the 2% Club Advantage Strategy 4 on our website at griffco.com. Griffiths, Dreher Evans, an investment advisory firm helping you to achieve your best financial future by providing coordinated investment management, certified public accounting, business valuation, business sales, and exit planning. Please contact us with questions or more information.